What is up, you geeks, gamers, and Gothmesians? I'm Kyler.
And I'm Michael, and this is Gamegasm.
Today's topic, Batman vs. Superman versus good movies.
Like Deadpool.
There you go. That's an example of a good movie. Batman v Superman is... Well,
alright, so to begin...
It's complicated.
We actually got free tickets to see it a couple weeks ago.
Free tickets.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm really happy we didn't pay for that.
I guess it starts off with Batman and his the death of his parents, which was shot pretty lovely-ish until he fell down this hole and like bats magically spiral him awake. But that's okay, because it was a dream sequence. Something you'll see a lot in this movie.
A lot. Well, I can't say a lot, because it's really weird, because they do it 3 times.
Almost within 10 minutes. Well,
within like the first 15 minutes, and then they drop it completely the rest of the film. Because that makes sense.
It almost felt like they were reaching into a jar and like, oh, where's the device? What's the device we can find? Oh, dream sequence. Oh, wait, this cup is filled with dream sequences. Jerry! Sorry.
At least if you're going to do something that cliche, like, do it consistently and throughout the whole thing. Not just, like, a couple times at the beginning and then, like, oh, what happened to dream sequences? I don't know. Wasn't that supposed to be a thing? Well, yeah. But let's be honest. The whole audience will be dreaming by the time we get anywhere interesting anyway.
So let's get into it. Story. What overall did we think of the story? Well, let me ask you, which story? Because it seemed like they stole from about 10 to 12 different comic book plot lines.
They couldn't make up their mind where they wanted to go with this one.
And I don't know. It seemed really... I liked how they were trying to get Batman to fight Superman because...
Felt like a reach.
Well, I mean, it was good as far as, oh, well, they're killing all these people, General Zod and Superman. Yeah. He's evil, and there's plenty of murder. So, but ultimately, so you have Clark Kent pretty much brooding this whole movie, being framed for something, because, you know, that had to be a thing. I really feel like the terrorism thing was ham-fisted in there just because of what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Superman coming to save Lois Lane was either one of the most stalkery things I've ever seen. Like, I'm only going to come if Lois Lane's in trouble. He has X-ray vision, so I guess he could do it, but still. Really? Really, man? Come on. Ugh. This device is used so much throughout the film where he just appears from nowhere and he'd have no idea any of this was going on.
Yeah,
unless he was like following her in her purse.
Yeah, maybe he has a GPS tracker on her with a voice transmitter. You don't know.
That's creepy.
Yeah, a microphone inside of her blouse or something.
Well, you know, the easiest way to Superman is by the girl. Sorry.
I don't even know what that was.
When he pushed her off the cliff. Superman comes, rescues her.
That was not clear at all.
That was... Hey, now I'm thinking like Zack Snyder, the director of this movie.
Fantastic. Now we're on to something.
Ben Affleck, I almost feel bad because
he seems like
I feel like he did good in Daredevil, but the movie sucked because of like all the stuff they took out because the director's cut's much better that movie. And then he gets another chance to be fucking Batman, which sounds amazing. And then he gets thrown into this like just disjointed script. And I was like, oh, well, he's doing a pretty good job as Batman, but everything around him is, like, so super unbelievable that it's like, so is he. But it's not even his fault, because people are like, oh, Ben Affleck's Batman. Since he's a big star, he can't do it. It's like, fuck you. I think he could. Just throw him in a better movie.
Yeah, no, of course.
I want to see a Riddler versus Batman movie done right, and I wouldn't mind Ben Affleck doing that.
That could be really good. No, that could be a lot of fun.
But it feels like they're trying to get their own Avengers together, like, really fast.
Yeah, it seems like they're just kind of trying to rush everything out really quickly, so they're not really thoroughly going through everything.
To me, like, in the movie, Wonder Woman was there, and it's like, why? I guess he was thrown in there because, oh, well, if we're going to throw like these big, powerful, evil mutant things like Doomsday, which his birth was weird, but whatever. But we're going to throw Doomsday in there, and Batman can't take on Doomsday alone. So while we're doing the whole death of Superman plot, we got to have another powerful being that could more match him. Wonder Woman. Why not? And she, like, her first appearance to me... Exactly. Her first appearance to me made me feel... like she worked for Lex Luthor.
Who is she?
Yeah. The whole time.
Yeah, no. At first it looked like, he's getting caught. And it's like, oh no, she's going to go turn him in to Lex Luthor. But no, she just like gets in a car and drives away. Like, where are you going? Nobody knows. Why did she get the information? Like, what's she doing with that? Nobody knows. But next thing you know, she's fucking on a plane getting a phone call for something and saying, oh, I'll go fight this thing. And it's like...
Well,
she was barely even in it as herself rather than Wonder Woman.
There was a ham-fisted scene where he quickly asked her, "Ooh, this looks like you. Who are you?" I instantly believe you've been alive since the 1912s or whatever. Mm-hmm. So that was weird. That was awkward. Weird. So she seemed like an afterthought to me. I don't know. By now, it's very clear that we liked things about the movie. I feel like there was 10% of the movie which was like, done well, kind of they shut up, or the action was done well, or some of the CGI and some of the graphic work at the end was good.
Yeah, no, they really, it was pretty obvious that they spent most of their budget at the last scene, and maybe the last 20 to 30 minutes of the movie was where most of their budget as far as CGI work went, because they cut quite a few corners throughout the rest of the movie.
There were good things. Ben Affleck, I'd say, was good. His butler,
I like the improvements.
I love Alfred with a stank on him. Like, he's really Master Lane. I don't think there will be an inheritance to the wing.
He seems like he's not entirely happy, doing that. So,
there's one thing in the movie that some people are like, oh my god, Batman has a history, that confused me because I didn't get a great look at it. There was a moment where he looks at the second suit. I guess it was Robin's.
I not get that.
I know a lot of Batman fans like it. Maybe that one's on us. I didn't get it either. I just saw, ha-ha, joke's on you. And I'm like, okay, so he ruined your old costume?
Yeah, no, it was really brushed over and didn't kind of give any sort of explanation.
A lot of people, I guess, got it, though. So that might be us.
Yeah, but the problem is you can't make a movie based around saying, oh, everybody knows everything about it going in. Because you have to know that whenever you're, especially doing something this mainstream, more mainstream than the comics, you kind of have to reintroduce and explain everything for the new people coming in, because you don't want them to feel left out. And that's kind of how I felt, because I don't know much about the DC universe or Batman or Superman, and I would like to learn, but with movies like this, it's kind of a hard starting point because it doesn't do a good job at explaining those things and introducing you into the world.
So
it
again,
assumes you know it.
In this movie, yeah, there's some good action, there's some good sequences, but there's just a lot of weird things, like the Clark Kent and Lois Lane relationship. There really feels to be nothing there.
Yeah, it was really dry.
Oh, that bathroom scene. She's all naked, taking a bath.
Through the first fucking 10 minutes or so,
Yeah, like fan
let's
service.
Have Lois lay naked.
Fan service while they could do product placement all over.
Fucking Jolly Ranchers. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, that was a different scene entirely.
I know, but still, that was so awkward.
But he, like, jumps in the bathtub with all his clothes on. And the Lex Luthor scene.
Weird.
This is what I want. Starts reaching for a Jolly Rancher. Starts opening it very slowly with real close-ups with it. And then, like, just something... I want access to the alien body.
Yeah.
I want access to the ship. I want you to make all these things happen for me, a lowly scientist, not a government worker. I work for my own corporation, but apparently I'm allowed to get my alone time with it. Apparently, I mean...
somehow he managed to do that, so... I'm totally for adding all these cool things in, but at least make it make sense and explain everything rather than just saying, "Oh yeah, hey, let's have Doomsday in it. How do you want to do it?" No one cares.
I guess the spaceship acted as a womb using the blood of Jesse Eisenberg doing Heath Ledger.
Yeah, no, it's just like a Pokemon daycare. You just throw the things in, and what do you know? You got an egg. You know.
But no. Speaking of Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, his scenes were actually fun.
I enjoyed, honestly, and I'm going to say this because it's interesting. It's a conflict because I enjoyed the way they depicted Lex Luthor, but actually reading up on other things, a lot of people didn't like him at all, and it was for the purpose that that's not the sort of person Lex Luthor is. Lex Luthor is more of a business, smart, meticulous
or Lex
person.
Luthor Jr., depending on some.
Well, you know, whatever you want to call him, but people said that was a total flip on his personality, and they feel like they're going for a sort of Joker-y feel, and that it's kind of like a discount Joker that shouldn't even, have a place in the whole plot. Is that he's a totally different character I guess people didn't like. And honestly, I'm not super familiar with Lex Luthor. Only thing I've seen is from Smallville, where I feel like Smallville was very well done. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. A lot of people who already knew Lex Luthor and who he was in the Superman universe, I guess, didn't really enjoy that, though.
What I can say about it, I like how they found the kryptonite. It made more sense.
It made more sense than what I thought it was going to.
Yeah, going into just like, oh, there's just a random ass supply of kryptonite on this planet that everybody has purchase to.
The way it sounded like to me initially, too, was that his whole armor suit that he made was going to be made out of it or something to prevent stuff, which, I mean, would make a lot of sense because, you know, if you're fighting Superman, he can't do much if you're in a kryptonite suit, but also it's hard to find kryptonite, and it's really hard to find a lot of kryptonite. So, but I guess making a spear out of it and a little bit of gas, you know.
That was a weird thing, though, about the movie was that when Batman was going to get the kryptonite, killed a lot of people. I guess they kind of established, oh yeah, I kill now because
that was
because
weird.
Robin's dead and I'm brooding, so fine, whatever. He kills now. I'll accept that one. But they had like this weird car crash scene so quickly cut to the point where it's almost hard to keep up. And then Superman just appears. I just knew this was happening.
I swear Superman has some kind of spidey sense telling him what's going on, when it's going on, and where it's going on.
He literally read the script before they started shooting. He's like, okay, so now I'm supposed to be here. Got it. Now I'm supposed to be here. Got it. Now I'm supposed to do this. Got it. All right, wait, Batman almost kicks my ass. Are you kidding me? We're leaving it in. Damn it.
Martha! Did you say Martha? My mom's named Martha. We're friends now.
Yeah, literally the only reason Batman didn't kill him was because apparently both their moms are named Martha.
And that apparently makes him human or something. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. That kind of resolution was just god awful.
It was like,
what?
Well, and
they had to resolve it somehow, but
Superman and Batman had like 3 real scenes together, which was the first one I mentioned with the Batman getting the kryptonite, or attempting to, and the car crash scene, and then there's Superman and Batman, and Superman's like, oh, don't go doing Batman anymore or I'll kill you. The second one, where Batman is like calling out Superman near the end of the movie, and Heath Ledger...
Do you bleed?
I almost said Heath Ledger, but I mean, really, Jesse Eisenberg was trying. But Lex Luthor tells him, go fight him or I'm going to kill your mom, even though there was only one 20-second scene where we kidnapped her and you're supposed to know that I have her.
Yeah. The first introduction of her, too, because I guess they wanted to introduce her before she got kidnapped. It was really weird because
in a 2.5-hour movie, she has a minute of screen time before the end.
It's like, what's going on? Because it was really awkward because they had like this huge fight scene ended. Suddenly, Superman is on the farm talking to his mom, still in his outfit, and it's like, wait, where is the transition here? Like, what happened? You just jump cut from here to here without any explanation at all. Like, not even him arriving and saying, hey, Mom, how's it going? Or anything. They're just suddenly talking. And it's like, where did that come from? Most of the transitions as a whole felt like weird and quick and didn't really make sense. It's like they didn't even transition.
There was this dream sequence with Batman after a dream sequence, by the way.
Yeah, a dream sequence.
But there was like this
in a dream sequence.
Like
it's not
thing.
Inception.
I don't even know what it was. Yeah, I haven't looked it up because I don't care to. But there's like the spirally portal thing where this goes like, you know that it is Clark Kent. It's Clark Kent and Lois Lane and Clark Kent and get on with it.
That was the stupidest thing I ever saw.
It would have been like a better thing if they had just taken the thing from Monty Python. Get on with it. Just the God in the sky telling the movie to hurry up, skip an hour, get to the fight, because the fight was pretty cool itself. But the second appearance of Batman and Superman in the same scene together, they literally, it's literally Superman walking up saying, Bruce, I was wrong. We need to work together because my ass is on the line. And Bruce Wayne's just like, fuck you, dude. You're so overconfident and cocky. You think you own this world. I'm going to show you what's up. Superman starts kicking his ass. Batman then gets the upper hand. Batman's this close to killing him. And then the third time's when they're fighting Doomsday. But, I mean, they didn't really appear together because it's more Batman and Wonder Woman. But Batman got a pretty cool shot off with this weird gun shooting kryptonite at Doomsday. That shot was kind of cool because it's like, oh, I'm doing something. Because that's really all he did besides avoid getting hit.
Yep, basically. He just kind of wandered around. I didn't like how Batman's just like, oh my gosh, there's this thing that's a super crazy strong mutant alien thing, and it just got more powerful with this missile explosion. Why don't I take it into the city? It's like, are you fucking stupid, dude? Like, what are you doing taking it from this uninhabited island to, hey, I should take this thing into the city? And it's like, you're blaming Superman for causing all this destruction, then you literally decide, I'm gonna cause more destruction willingly.
Well, it's only Gotham.
It's only Gotham. Who needs that city anyway? It's already a hellhole.
Right?
Why doesn't he just get up and move?
There's like a new demon taking over Gotham every single day. It's like, oh, well, the Mafia owns Gotham. Well, Batman's taking care of them. Well, now the Joker. Well, Batman took care of them.
Penguin and Mr. Freeze and God knows who else they're gonna introduce. Poison Ivy.
Pretty much. The Riddler, though, that would be a fun movie.
I think so.
I'd say if you're into kind of Batman, Superman hype, and you don't mind the fact that they both knowingly kill people, and if you're not looking for like a terrifically written movie, but you are a fan of Batman, Superman, and you haven't seen it yet, you should go see it. Give it your own watch, think of it, whatever. You know, just because, I mean, it's kind of trying to set up the Justice League, so you might as well get a taste of what that's going to be like, whether you want to or not. I mean, they ham-fist the Flash and Aquaman in there, and they don't really do anything, but whatever. But yeah, I'd give it a thing. There's something with like a jar of piss that's kind of a funny gag, but it's a little weird. We didn't touch on, but for the most part, I don't recommend it.
No.
I recommend the Batman Superman movie that's a cartoon, because that was amazing with Joker and Lex Luthor teaming up to fight Batman and Superman. That was a good movie. I
didn't know that existed.
It's been a long time. Yeah, it's like an hour. Not tons of dark broodingness.
And it's probably not as fast paced as Batman v Superman.
I don't know. Batman v Superman took its sweet time. Oh, I'm looking at this jar of piss for 2 minutes.
Well, it did and it didn't, because in some areas it was super rushed, and in others it's like, why did you make this part 5, 10, 20 minutes long? Like, that was literally useless.
But, in all honesty, I'm happy I saw it, but I'm also happy I didn't waste money on it. So if you see any movies you like, leave a comment in the comment section below. We might check them out, go review it. Sounds like fun, sounds like awesome. We want to get out to the movies more anyway. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw here, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate you, we love you. But until next time, remember, life's just a game. Good luck, have fun, GG.